How to practice Sufism. If you're curious about how to practice Sufism, you're about to embark on a journey that can deeply transform your life. Let's break it down step by step. First, it's important to understand that Sufism is a mystical aspect of Islam, focusing on spiritual purification and a close connection with God. To start, you need to adhere to Islamic norms, such as performing the 5 daily prayers, fasting during Ramadan, and following the example of the Prophet Muhammad, known as the Sunnah. Devotional practices. A key practice in Sufism is Dhikr, which involves the constant meditative remembrance of God. This can be done individually or in a group, and it involves repeating God's name or phrases from the Quran. For example, you might repeat the phrase, Ilahi anta maksudi waradaka matlubai, which means, my God, you are my goal and your good pleasure is what I seek. Meditation Muraqaba. Another important practice is Muraqaba, a form of meditation where you detach yourself from worldly activities and focus on God. This involves sitting quietly for about 40-45 minutes, without any special postures, and turning your full consciousness towards God. You might say the name of the essence, Allah, and remain attentive to its meaning. Spiritual guidance. In Sufism, having a spiritual guide, or murshid, is highly recommended. This guide helps you navigate the spiritual path and provides instruction on how to experience the divine. The relationship between the murshid and the follower, or murid, is based on a chain of successive tutelage that may trace back to the Prophet Muhammad himself. Additional practices. Other practices include alviyat, a chanting practice that cleanses and strengthens your being, and reciting the Fatiha, the first verse of the Quran, which is considered a powerful healing prayer. You might also engage in writing down teachings by hand to reveal and receive layers of wisdom. Sufi whirling. Some Sufi orders, like the Mevlevi, practice Sufi whirling or sama, a physically active meditation where you spin your body in repetitive circles to symbolize the planets orbiting the sun. This practice helps you abandon your ego and focus on God through music and movement. Community and rituals. Sufi practices often involve community gatherings. Weekly meetings where small groups of Sufis sit in meditation together can help you progress more quickly. You might also participate in rituals such as visiting shrines and graves, and celebrating the Prophet Muhammad's birthday. Personal transformation. The goal of these practices is to purify your heart and turn away from sins and worldly desires. This involves overcoming traps like ostentation, pride, and envy. Through these practices, you aim to develop qualities like patience, tolerance, and contentment, and to make a sincere connection with the divine. By following these steps and practices, you can embark on a spiritual journey that deepens your connection with God and transforms your life in meaningful ways.